We're live.
Hi everyone and welcome to the Nerdy Up North YouTube channel. Today we're going retro and we're going retro with old movie trailers. And we've had the Top Grumps guys come on to join us for us to see and get our reactions on these old movie trailers.
Yes, so we have picked through a few classics, a few weird ones, just to basically match, because me and Sammy being the beautiful old classical part of Nerdy Up North, and we've got the trash with us as well. So we've got Lee and we've got Chris. So how are you guys?
I was good until that.
Oh, I don't know what you expect anymore.
Just take the abuse with love. But yes, so we've got a few trailers lined up, so we're going to do them in shorts. So you might get a few like different intros, a few different things, but this is just us having a bit of fun and trying to see what works. So the first one I've lined up is a very 1980s movie. It is Flight of the Navigator. So I've seen it. I think Chris has seen it. The look on Lee and Sammy's face tells me they haven't.
I have.
No.
All right, Sammy has seen it.
I have seen it.
I'm sure I know the theme tune for it, but
The
I
team
can't
tune.
even pull it out the top of my head from now.
Cool. So you'll get our live reactions and see how we feel. Because with it being the 80s, the trailer's not going to be the same as what kind of trailers you get
No.
these days. So it's going to be a little
In
bit
a
different.
world where
This summer, one man becomes a navigator on a flight.
So we'll definitely try and get a few, say the voiceover guy in there. So I'm going to press play. So we're going to all watch at the same time. So it'll load up on the screen and hopefully it'll show nicely. So, and this is where we hope YouTube don't tell us off and take us down either as well. So,
yeah.
okay. So let's press play.
In a world.
Oh, it's Disney.
David, what time did you enter the woods?
Around 8 o'clock.
Then what happened?
Then I reached this cliff.
It's transmitting in alpha waves with complex frequency patterns in them.
Look at them computers.
I wonder if we can put these things, attach these to Lee's head and see what's on Lee.
8 years since that night. This is totally rad. I mean, you're my
totally
big little
rad.
brother.
I think you should take a look at this. Where did this come from?
What is it?
From the mind of a 12-year-old boy?
What would be on
A
Chris's
cocoon.
mind as a 12-year-old boy?
I would hate to think what images came up.
His voice keeps calling.
Is it a cocoon?
Over and over and over.
It's the ship.
But I can't understand.
Oh, wrong film.
Yeah, that's the Steve Guttenberg one.
I was waiting for him to come in.
No.
I've not seen this film. This is not what I thought it was.
No.
Oh,
Nuts.
Sit down, navigator.
It's quite spooky and scary, really.
Information are required.
This is not the light-hearted childhood family movie you used to watch.
Is this the future?
I have been sent from Phaelon to borrow samples of life from different galaxies
What is that?
for study. On this planet, I chose you.
Why me?
Why not?
No, the 80s soundtrack kicks in.
Tubular.
Okay, which way to Fort
Look at the CGI.
Wow, it looks so real.
Sorry, which way to Fort Lauderdale? That's where you want to go.
It looked like a Brazil nut or something, man. Or an almond. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's.
So yes, so that was
I've not seen that film.
I've
Flight
seen
of
it, but I can very vaguely remember it.
Do you know what I thought it was? I thought it was the one where they go into the person.
Oh,
You know,
in
the-
space. You thought
Yeah,
it
I
was in
thought. Yeah.
No,
I've not seen this film.
No, but see, the premise of this film is the kid goes in the woods,
Uh huh.
he finds the ship, and the ship takes him away, and he goes on this adventure, and he comes back, and the world's freaking out because 8 years have passed and he hasn't aged.
Okay.
So that's
So
why
that is Cocoon.
So that's why his brother was going around saying, like, it's been 8 years, man. and stuff like that. But yeah, and he freaks out and his family freak out. But yeah, then he's trying to work out how to get back to 8 years ago, and the military and everything kicks off. But yes, it's a nice, friendly film, but that showed it to be a little bit more scarier than I was expecting.
The opening reminded us of The Exorcist, you know, when they're doing the tests on Regan.
Right, okay.
And I was like, oh, where are we going with this?
Kind of, yeah. So I think that might have just been a staple of 80s movies. As soon as the kids showed any type of weirdness or anything, they started attaching electrodes to the head.
To the head, yeah.
It's
Let's
like,
see what's
Oh, I
going on
thought
in
he was just
there.
getting a perm.
Right. I was going to. So what I'm going to do, rather than like say, I'm not going to put all the videos on, like, or do all the trailers, but we'll do 2 or 3 on this one video. Then, because I think it'll work a little bit better. But I can always just cut them up later as well. So, so I'll load up the second trailer. So, what did you think? Did that trailer make you want to see the flight of the navigator?
No, it looked like an absolute load of shit.
A load of shit.
I'm in a different opinion. It does actually make me want to watch it.
Right.
Because I haven't seen it.
Right.
That's as simple as that. And I think it's I generally think, remember that list I wrote at the beginning of Nerdy Up North? I think it is on there.
Right. So it's on one of. So it's not Sammy's death list. It's
No.
it's Sammy's watch list. So it's a different watch list to what Chris is normally on.
To be fair, when you're on about Sammy and Liz, I thought it would be like graves I want to see in 2024.
Isn't Tom Hanks in that film?
Which one?
Flight of the Navigator?
No.
No.
Oh, he's in something where it's got flight in the name, and I couldn't remember if it was that or not.
Yeah, Sully. It's
No,
either
no,
flight-
not that
he's
one.
the
When he's stuck at the
terminal?
airport.
No, I don't
Terminal?
know. I'll find out eventually.
I think you make eventually, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, remember that Tom Hanks film? I said
He was
had
on
nothing to do with flights.
He was in Joe versus the Volcano, Big. I don't know if
Castaway.
it was Castaway, Big.
He was in a TV show called Bosom Buddies.
Yeah. So
Bosom or buzzing?
Bosom,
Oh, like boobies.
like boobies.
Chris likes a booby.
Exactly like boobies. It was interesting, and it was very 80s.
Yes.
And it was short and sweet. I think that's what I'm loving about old movie trailers, is that they're short and sweet.
Well, that one was quite long, I thought, compared to like ones in the past. Like it was like over 2 minutes. So the next one I've got lined up is a 1 minute one.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Sorry, I found out it's called Radio Flyer. I don't know what that is. It just
Sounds great.
never mind. Yeah. Anyway, I'll shut up.
So I'll load up the next one. So I'm not going to give. Well, you'll probably see the title, but I'll let you experience this in
I'll
real
actually
time.
see the title on this.
Okay.
Actually watched this the other day.
Oh,
Right.
did you?
Not the movie, the trailer.
Right. This is as
This
80s
is
as
so
we go.
funny. It's so funny.
It lives 50 feet beneath the streets.
I've got the voiceover guy.
One man must fight.
Alligator.
6 feet long.
No, it's not talking about Lee's penis.
It weighs over 2,000 pounds.
Jesus.
It's killed 5 people.
No.
And it's about to break out.
I'm expecting like Mr. Bean or something.
This should be a Monsters Up North episode, definitely.
I've actually put it out there.
Alligator.
Oh wow. It's better the second time around.
Wow. Is that an actual film?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an actual film.
I think it's a franchise.
Yeah, there's
Like,
about
'cause
a few alligator films out there.
There's a few of them out there, yeah. Because me and Anth watched Deep Rising, and it got us on this trail of like really crappy 80 monster movies. And this one came up, and we watched the trailer for it. Then we watched the trailer for Crocodile 2. Ooh, what's Crocodile? Yeah, there's a few of them, but wow.
It seemed like it was like meant to throw you off or something there, and it wasn't going to be a scary film, and like Mr. Bean was going to pop up, or like the first
A
thing that
little
popped in my head was
kitten.
actually like the Harry Enfield character. That's like only me.
Yeah, it's Sorry. It made us laugh the first time I watched it as well. It's so 80s. It's a pure joy.
I love the practical effects of the alligator bursting through the concrete and the size of the motherfucker.
The foam concrete. You can clearly see that is foam concrete.
And I just love Chris's reaction. It's like, is this really a movie?
No, but I didn't know if it was meant to be taken seriously or like a piss take, like Sharknado
No.
or something.
No,
Sharknado's a real
no.
movie as well, though. So.
Oh, I know, but
It
like
still
that.
really happened.
Yeah. No, this was
Oh,
this is meant to be a horror movie of the 80s.
Yeah.
I would definitely watch this. Like,
Absolutely.
So,
It looks
I'm
great.
gonna put my vote on saying, please, Dan and Sam, do that for monsters.
When we watched, because I said we need to do Deep Rising because it is a great monster movie, and then we were looking at Virus as well. I want to watch Virus, and this came up, and I was like, oh, this would be such a good monster episode of doing like really. I don't want to say crappy 80 movies, but what would be considered as a crappy 80s
Like-
horror movie.
Like a horror B movie from the 80s, probably. Yeah,
Exactly, yeah.
you not do a watch along or something.
could do. Yeah,
We could.
Yeah.
Because if it's films like this, no one wants to claim the rights to them.
They're fine to let them go.
Yeah.
It's okay. Someone's watching.
YouTube, let us watch it, please. Yeah, so I've got the next one lined up as well. This was one of my childhood favorites as well, so I watched it so much as a kid.
What?
You've never seen this movie, or?
Never heard
I've never
of
seen
it.
this.
All right, it was very much when Star Wars came out. Everyone was trying to do the
Oh.
franchise, so I'll load this up now.
Okay.
So okay.
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League.
I don't think this is the movie trailer though. I think this is the HD release.
Yeah.
Is this the future? Oh, that is epic. Dun, 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 dun. The DeLorean?
Centauri's the name. We have to talk about a matter of utmost importance. I invented Starfighter.
Nick
You may have
Castle.
thought it was a game.
That's Michael
But it's also
Myers.
a test. A test. Sent out across the universe to find those with the gift to be starfighters.
Whatever happens, it's you and me forever.
What was that?
Shut up, you.
We turn to you,
Look at that man.
fighters, navigators, or of all the billions of creatures in the Star League. You alone,
So Star Wars.
stand between us and the black terror of the Kodan.
Why it's got to be black?
Oh.
Kodan Armada will invade. Even your mighty starfighters will be able to save you.
There's no fleet, no starfighters, no plan. It'll be a slaughter.
Hello. Hello.
Proceed with the visual attack formation.
Listen, Centauri, I'm not any of those guys. I'm the kid from a trailer park.
If that's what you think, then that's all you'll ever be.
Victory or death! Victory or death!
Now face it, Alex. You're a born starfighter.
That did look
Is
reasonably
this
good.
I want to fucking see that film. Like right now.
is this the film where they play that arcade game and they realise that it's actually piloting a starfighter or something?
No, it's kinda. It's basically the games get sent out across the universe to try and find the best of the best. So if you
Right.
complete the game, that's where that guy in the DeLorean comes to get you and says, "Come here, Starfighter. We need you to save the universe."
So I'm not.
It sounds
I'm
like
not getting
Jake's like fever dream where it's like you've completed Mario. Now
Now you get to go be a plumber.
This, as I said, this was huge, like at the time, because Star Wars came out, and also the computer, like arcades and everything, was
Yeah.
massive. So the idea of a kid going to an arcade, completing the game, and then being asked to join in to the fun, just the premises like blew your mind as a.
It looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that looked brilliant.
The only thing was just the CGI, the special effects were terrible and cringy.
Excuse me?
All of the like prop stuff and like the realistic things
Yeah,
were
I get what you
amazing.
mean. I know what you mean.
All the outfits.
It's such a movie of its time, though. Like that really, like
Mm-hmm.
again, I'm going to use the word crappy way of being able to transport like a flying car. You might as well have someone's hand underneath it and going like that. but it's such a movie of its time, and I love stuff like that. That looked like an absolute nostalgia fest.
Yeah. Oh, like just like watching it there, it just brings back so many different memories as me as a kid. That's probably one of the ones why I just shut up and just went, "Oh, I still remember this." But
That is class.
but I had it recorded off like TV, and it was one of the ones that was on constant repeat as a kid.
I've never ever heard of it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to ask Anthony.
Right. So I've
Just
got
seen the next one.
So I'll load the next one up now. So
spoilers. This is a monster episode this year.
I've never seen the trailer to this movie. I've seen the movie, but
I've
not
never seen the
film.
movie. Oh no, have I? No, I haven't.
Right. So it's very creepy, Hades.
All the planets in the galaxy.
Oh yes.
Those powers, they hide in small places.
This phone is dead.
They light the
So dramatic. This phone is dead.
Just a minute.
There's nothing cute about them.
Except from
I mean,
the adorable cute.
that's a matter of opinion.
They have a long way, and they're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, this music's amazing.
Isn't it?
Like critters or something like that.
Yes.
Look at him. You look like Prince.
Yeah.
I thought you looked like Tyrion.
They're getting bigger.
It's got to be that one kid.
I was
isn't it?
right. I've never.
Did you
seen
just say
this.
that looks like critters and then went?
Yeah.
It's critters.
I've never seen critters, but I was like, is this like critters or something? But
I'm sure I've seen that intro before. You know when he's just like going into the under the porch and stuff like that. But I haven't seen the film.
That
Is this what
so 80s? I love it.
Boglins is based on?
No.
No.
This was made to combat gremlins. You would. So
Right.
because you know when like in movies and stuff through the years, they basically changed the movie to basically like once a person will come out with an idea, then that idea will get stolen. Like when Bugs Life came out, they did ants,
Yes,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So back then, when the new Gremlins was coming out, there was critters and goblins. Them were the type of the movies that were coming around the time, trying to either get on the Gremlins hype.
Right.
And was the bad guy in the leather jacket with the studs a bad guy?
No, he was the hunter. He was the bounty hunter for the critters, because the critters came down on a meteorite to Earth, and these like basically space police that basically come down. It was basically it's Lilo and Stitch with like horrific effecks.
With really hungry
I've
critters.
Never
Never
seen
seen
Lilo
it, but I
and Stitch
do
either.
know it is on the list for this year. Because it just look at that trailer looked brilliant. I'm absolutely loving these trailers.
Right, I've got the best one lined up now.
Any excuse to sneak this in, Paul.
Oh my god, can I just tell you that this is actually a trend going on TikTok right now? I forgot to completely mention it to you, so I might as well do it now. So people are putting on TikTok that if you were born between 75 and 85, you are part of the Goonies era. You are part of the Goonies people who, went outside on their bikes, stayed out all day, went out on little adventures. So it's a whole trend thing at the moment. So
Yeah, so fuck Generation
Yeah.
X. I'm Generation
Well,
Goonie.
me and Chris still have
that's
our
what they're
youth.
calling it. That is what they're calling it, Generation Goonie.
So we're going to watch it now then. So we're going to enjoy, and he's going to love it.
How long is that trailer? Let's go.
This is the original one as well, the official trailer.
Steven Spielberg presents The Goonies.
Straight to the point.
Whoa, do you guys realize what we could do? I don't want to go on any more of your crazy Goonie adventures.
Why would you say that, Chunk?
Mikey,
I gotta learn
Samwise Gamgee.
Brand,
What's with the music?
Shame, shame.
Know your name.
Give him a joke.
Stephanie, Data,
Booby trap.
and Chunk.
There's nudie pictures of your
They
mom,
call
Chunk.
themselves the Goonies. They've stumbled onto a legend,
The
but
legend
they're not
of
alone.
One Eye Willie.
Chunk, I hope that was your stomach.
Nope, it was Chris.
Why's she dressed like everyone's nana?
Sounds like Kong.
Sounds like Kong.
Discover what they uncover.
At this point, you might as well just play the film.
And emeralds and diamonds?
And rich stuff.
The lost map.
Oh, Chris started the tunnel.
The secret caves.
Hey, Mikey! You can hear me!
Hey, Mikey. They see Samwise can run in this, he doesn't walk.
The hidden clues. The treacherous traps.
Oh no!
Hello, Sheriff. I'm at the Lighthouse Lounge, and I want to report a murder.
A murder.
Just like that last prank about all those little creatures that multiply when you throw water on them.
See, talking about gremlins again.
Hey.
Lay the bones.
Join the adventure. As
I so wanted to do. I don't like slides, but I so wanted to do this slide.
Wow.
Richard Donner film.
Don't show the pirate ship to them. Oh.
Screen Baby like this Columbus.
I've just noticed as well, it's 2.5 minutes and they didn't give away any other plot.
Are you fucking
There's
serious?
a plot to the Goonies, is there?
Yeah, it's a story of a obese kid in the 80s who adopts a special needs adult.
Right,
That
okay.
makes no sense, you know. Like, it's just scary. Like, imagine his parents, like, oh, mum, dad, he's coming to live with us. And have you seen him? Like,
No, he's fucking not.
There's no way he's ever learned to wipe his ass. He must absolutely stink. I wouldn't have him in my house.
Wow! Wow, Lee!
Oh my god! What is it? The only problem with that trailer was that music. What the fuck were they thinking? Why wouldn't they have the music that's played, all the way through it? The adventure music. Why would they not have that?
The only thing I can think of is they probably didn't have the rights to it, or that wasn't like out then. But they might have like the 80s was throwing in loads of stuff because there was like cinema trailers, there was TV trailers, there was what the trailers you used to get on your VHS before your movie start. So it depends on
Yeah.
which trailer was
They
released.
could have
really.
at least used like Cyndi Lauper, like good enough, like just running through it.
Would have given a bit more energy type thing.
Yeah, but apart from that, it was a good trailer.
Yeah, didn't give
They
me
might
the
as well have
pirate
showed
ship.
the. They might as well have showed the film. Like they were pretty much getting there.
Yeah.
Chris is not happy. But
They
say
didn't
that-
show Sloth though,
No,
so
didn't show
that was
Sloth.
a big surprise. They didn't show the pirate ship, so
And-
again that would have been a surprise. So
Yeah. And now Chris has been awkward and moved out of the shot. So thank you. We've just got Chris's eye
Oh,
now.
sorry.
thought you should out,
I
Chris.
I was leading in because you're putting the serious trailers on now.
Yeah, I've got one just to make Chris and Lee happy. So
Oh.
right, we'll get on with
Okay.
this one because, like I say, that one was like a little bit of a nice thing for me. But yes, this one is for like the boys. who
Everyone
come out,
else.
yeah, to enjoy. And I'm kind of sleep now. Even the trailer's long for this.
Shut up, man! It's the same length as the Goonies.
It's not. It's 3 minutes. This one.
Honestly, I've got goosebumps.
Don't know what this is. It doesn't tell me the title.
Legend tells of a ring created by an ancient evil
Look at Lee's face.
that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world.
If you didn't get that from Ring, get out.
Lost for centuries.
No, I was thinking, like, I thought we were watching 80s trailers.
No, no.
No,
I said,
we put something on for you.
Is it secret? Is it safe? This is the one.
Oh, I've literally got chills now.
I remember when this did come on the cinema. Like
Me too.
This was like a moment like for a trailer because when you weren't expecting it.
He's seeking it. Seeking it all. His thought is bent on it.
No one knows it's here, do they?
Do they, Gandalf?
Do they, Gandalf?
The weapon of the enemy is a gift. Let us use it against him. You cannot wield it.
You cannot.
The ring must be destroyed.
Shut up, Orlando Bloom.
Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
I know what I must do, but I'm afraid to do it.
People.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
There is
One
no
does.
way.
Sean Bean.
Takes 3 movies, but they do walk in.
There's something down there.
Well done.
Magnums.
Oh.
Hang on a sec. Oh, right.
This
Oh,
is
it's so
showing
weird,
more
the
than what I
soundtrack of this.
remember.
This was the full trailer, right?
I love the music roll.
Yeah.
This music.
Yeah, it's going perfectly with this.
Oh,
Yes.
I like the Howard Shore stuff. The
trilogy begins in
I
December.
remember it so well. I remember seeing the poster in Virgin in when it used to be Virgin Cinema at Bolden, and it had because they used to have a merch stand and they had like a poster rack, and this was in there, and it was simply just a black poster with the ring being held up, and it was like, oh, shit.
I know we're talking about nostalgia and stuff as well, because like a lot of the trailers that we've watched, probably we wouldn't have seen or remembered.
Oh fuck no,
But
no.
that's probably the first one I played that brings back that memory of like the build up of the movie, seeing it. So that was probably for, I know the younger generations like Lee and Chris probably don't remember that as much.
No,
I didn't want to go and see it when it first came out. My parents took us and were like, "No, we're going to see this. It'll be really good." And it's just
And
all
you
the
were like,
posters. I just saw Elijah Wood's face and I was like, I don't want to go and see a film with him in. Like, he looked like a proper little fanny. I mean, he is. Frodo is a proper little fanny. Like, he does now. He uses his sword once in the whole trilogy. And Sam does all the work.
Right.
I mean, we're used to Sam's doing all the work.
Oh, burn!
But yeah, it's like, I know I slate the films and stuff. Well, not slate them. It's just not for me type thing. But I can still remember the buzz, the excitement, and like it did change how movies were made and how like people looked at cinema for a long time. And now not to say it was the main one that started the franchise, where everyone, when Lord of the Rings came out, it kind of broke the mold. Everyone kind of wanted that type of thing.
It took movie making into different areas and it expanded the boundaries of what could actually be done in a movie. Technology was created for it, was created after it in order to accomplish mass shootings that they would never have been able to do before. It is a groundbreaking movie in respect of not just visually and how it's how it's been perceived over time, but also with how it's everything that's come out before and after it.
Yeah, the only thing I'm like kind of feel bad about watching these trailers back is how much I've slated the newer trailers for showing too much of the movie when we've clearly seen that it's always been the case.
It's always been the case by the looks of it. And yeah, you're right. I think because there was up until recently, there was a lull with trailers where it was just showing you very basic things. That maybe they toned it down and then they've brought it back to the way it used to be, and we've just not realized because we've been so used to one way and then it changes. I don't know, but that did show quite a bit, and so did the Goonies.
Yeah,
I don't think that showed too much. I mean, it's like a 3-hour film, and it was like a 2-minute trailer. It's only showed some like orcs and Uruk-hai, the Fellowship getting put together. It doesn't show any of the beginning with Sauron. It doesn't show the Balrog. It doesn't show Gollum.
No, it didn't show Balrog, which is good because that's like again.
Gollum doesn't really appear in the first one though.
No, you just hear him.
Yeah.
Doesn't show Sam dropping eaves.
Yeah. Right.
I was raging when I came out of the cinema from this though, because it ends and it's like, why is it ending there? Like, go and destroy the fucking ring. Like, I want more. And I wasn't used to like films ending on cliffhangers, apart from like Star Wars was the only ones. But I mean, being my age, I would just go and get the next video cassette and put the next one in.
Oh,
Right, I've got one for Sammy lined up now. So
yay! I saw. I love the fact that Lee doesn't know what they are.
Hello, Clarice. Easily thrown.
Not yet, sir.
He's past the others.
Hey, Barney.
The last cell. I'll be watching.
He'll be watching.
Fine.
I love Barney.
He's too cheery to be a Hannibal god.
I loved he was in Hannibal as well.
I was gonna say they're not gonna show the spaff scene on the trailer, are they?
Goodbye.
Is on his trail.
He's got real
Oh, the voiceover man's on.
strength, cautious, decisive, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clary.
Well, you know.
Doctor inside your head.
With the darkest of all minds.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
Oh, he's a monster. Pure psychopath. So rare to capture one alive.
Oh, he's gonna eat you though.
The way you're gonna catch him, do you realize that?
Oh, Clarice, your problem is you need to get more fun out of life.
You told me you don't spook easily.
You call this easy, sir?
Ah, that scene.
Man's a raving maniac. Who knows what he'll do?
Thank you, Clary. Thank you.
Shit.
And they said this wasn't a horror movie in the day.
The Academy said it wasn't.
No, fuck off.
There's not one lamb noise in this, is there?
No.
Imagine at the end. Meh. Yeah, the Academy said that this was not a horror movie because when it got nominated for all its Oscars, they were like, shit, we can't have horror in our categories. Fuck that, no. This is a psychological thriller. It's a fucking horror film.
Yeah.
It's got cannibalism in it. You can get fucked. That was terrifying.
That was a really good trailer, I thought.
That was really good. Didn't give too much away. Enough to where you were freaked out. I was freaked out.
Yeah, he's one of the best horror villains of all
He
time.
really is.
Because I mean, everybody else like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, they're all like supernatural, but people like
him,
Hannibal Lecter, are real. Like people are that fucking nuts.
But that's the thing. In his world, in his mind, he wasn't nuts. All he was doing was taking the imperfection out of the perfection and putting the perfection there. At the beginning of Red Dragon, he is someone in the symphony orchestra who's playing a bum note. That person is no longer there anymore. He takes the imperfection out so the perfection can continue. He's a genius in a way, a psychotic genius, but yeah.
Sammy's role model.
Apart from the cannibalism, I know I can't get behind that.
No, Sammy doesn't eat meat.
It's that scene where he pulls the guard in, and I know what's coming on the back of that. That makes my skin go I go cold inside because that scene really, even to this day, it doesn't matter how many times I've seen this movie, that scene still freaks me out.
You know what? The scene that does freak me out as well is when he's in the ambulance and he sits up and he's got the face mask on, and you can kind of make out that like what's happened. It's
because you know it's him. Like in the back of your mind, you're kind of thinking, is it him? Is it not him? It can't be him, but it's him. It is him. It's a scene when they're in the cell and the pan out and he's sprawled out with the flag. Oh no, nah.
Do you not think the most unrealistic part of the film is how nice his cells are?
How nice his right. All right.
You think that's a nice cell?
Yeah.
Have you been in many?
I've seen loads.
That was a really good trailer.
Right, I've got a few more lined up, so I'll get this one because I don't think I've actually seen the movie trailer for this one.
I have.
So I'm just gonna load this.
Oh,
because I remember seeing the movie, but I don't think I remember seeing the actual trailer.
Is it 1984? I thought it was newer than
You're
that.
ready to believe you.
Bless. Okay, so press play.
You thought it was what, Chris?
I thought it was newer than that. 84.
No.
No, it's an old one.
Bom, bom, bom.
This seems like a terrifying trailer so far. Like just that opening.
Ghosts.
It's a scary movie, I tell you.
Ghostbusters.
To be fair, that library ghost put the shit in me when I first saw it.
Do?
You have? No kidding.
They're here.
Best music ever.
This is where probably YouTube will take us down.
Ghostbusters.
No, because we're talking over the top of it. It's fine.
Catch the ghost that won't stay dead.
Oh, Bill Murray.
They're armed.
Oh, that wasn't a clean cut.
They're dangerous.
That's
Imagine
shooting
all
dicks.
life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
They're professionals.
Oh, I'm the chairman of the largest paranormal removal company in America.
You see it?
That's not in the film.
All that stands between you and the end of the world.
The city is headed for a disaster of
biblical proportions.
Real wrath of God type stuff. Fire and brimstone,
Brimstone
coming down from the sky.
Thousands. Oh my gosh.
Cats living together. Mass hysteria. Your girlfriend lives in the corner penthouse of Spook Central.
You want this body?
Yes, he does.
Got your stick? Oh!
Ready?
Ghostbusters.
Smoke it! Make 'em hard! Ready!
Ghostbusters.
That looks
Starring
epic.
Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis,
Oh, that
Rick
boot.
Moranis. Coming to save the world.
The bastards.
What? No Ernie Hudson.
No Ernie Hudson?
Yeah, he wasn't putting any posters or anything like that.
No,
Or give
he
him credit
wasn't.
until like 2018 or something like that.
That is bullshit. Also, there was a bit in there that's not in the film.
All right, what bit?
Where he says I'm the chairman of this paranormal
yeah.
investigation company. He doesn't say that in the film.
All right.
Paranormal removal company.
Yes.
I'm Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Ghosts.
To be fair,
One of the
though,
best films ever.
I think Lee is right in what he's saying. Like the first, like when you're watching that, if you would think it's going to be a proper horror movie there as well.
It is though.
Mhm.
Like every
It is.
podcast you talk about Ghostbusters, you always say this would be an amazing horror movie still, even if you took all the comedy out.
Yep, 100%. I'll always stand by
And-
that. Like the actual genuine jump scares is up there with some of the more best horror movies. As Chris said, that library ghost is up there with the scariest scenes in movies.
And she's practical. Yeah, we all know. I think after nearly 4 years, you know my feelings on this movie. I don't feel like rehash this over again. But that really shocked me. That scene that is not in there. That's crazy to me. And the fact, and Ernie Hudson, that's bullshit.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and I'm so this is why when we talked about Ernie in previous episodes of the newest Ghostbusters movie, was so happy Ernie's getting his, his dues. Because he deserves them.
They've always said that like when they were doing it that way, that was always geared towards that as well, wasn't it? Kind of like almost like an apology to him type thing.
The Afterlife one, I remember them saying that's a huge apology to the treatment he got. But I'm sorry, but Winston has some great lines in the original. He also is probably the best part of Ghostbusters 2. He has the funniest scenes in there. I'm all for
Got
Winston.
the number of that train.
No, I missed it. Sorry.
So I've got the next one lined up. This one's going to make Lee get very excited.
That lion, Metro Goldwyn and Mia.
Has a cancer. The cancer is crying.
I loved when we did this episode.
We need a self-sufficient law enforcement robot.
How long will it take?
We need more trashy idiots on an Nerdy Up North.
Just the effects used in this movie is just outrageously good. It had no right to be as good as it is.
No.
alive, you're coming with me.
Punk.
Look at it,
So
man.
horrific, that man.
Isn't it? Killed in the line of duty. 2029?
Oh, 4 years' time.
You're gonna be a bad mother.
You watch your mouth.
Man,
This guy is really good.
machine.
I mean, you say half man. That's loose.
What are your prime directives?
Protect the innocent. Let the woman go.
Uphold the law.
Trouble. Uphold the law. You are under arrest.
What is this shit?
Justice. Gets an upgrade.
Looking for me? Your move, creep.
RoboCop.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
Oh, that was amazing. That's probably the best trailer we have seen so far. That was brilliant. And it also takes us back to the episode we did on Robo. It's one of my favorites. I love when we get to talk about movies like of this genre and the work that goes into it. I love it. Oh, that was great.
That was like a compilation of all of the one-liners from the movie, though. Like, oh, move, creep.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I just love films that are made in the 80s that are like, in the distant future of 2020. And you're like, oh, okay.
That's the future?
Back to the Future was the worst for that as well. It's like, where's me fucking hoverboard now?
Wasn't it like 2015 and everyone was like sitting waiting? But didn't Pepsi bring out the limited edition Pepsi glass thing that came out the tube?
The shoes.
The
shoes were proper emotional, giving them to Michael J. Fox and like getting him to put them on because that's perfect for him as well.
Yeah, you know how expensive them
just
shoes
won an
are as
award.
well.
He got his Medal of Honor yesterday.
Yeah,
great.
I saw that.
I couldn't watch it. I could not watch it. I would probably just sit and cry all the way through. Him and Denzel Washington got their Medal of Honors.
Oh, great. Like,
it's lovely.
Michael J. Fox, he's just, again, I can't speak highly enough of the bloke, but yeah. But yeah, like, I don't know if that was the old trailer or if it was like a revamped because it looked a little bit more shinier than it has been.
I'm sure that's a new trailer, like especially the justice gets served. Like all that graphics there was definitely new. That wasn't 80s.
Right. Okay.
It was too smooth.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'll let you down there a bit.
No, that's still good.
Why couldn't they just shoot him in the chin?
I would expect the original trailer to have less of RoboCop in because they don't show RoboCop until like about 40 minutes into the film or something, and even then they take the time to reveal him, and you just see bits of him.
Yeah, it's like Jaws, like an hour into the movie before you even see the shark. But yeah, here we go. Here's the last one I've got lined up. So
I love this film.
So we'll do a few more later on, like say in the week or in the year or whenever we can be bothered. But here we go. Classic one for Sammy as well.
Ew, starts with a fly.
I think this is the revamped trailer as well. It looks quite glossy.
The guy that's renting it says it's an old place. A little run down.
Understatement of the year.
But it's right up in the mountains.
Now this is the serious one, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the one where there's no jokes in this one.
That car's in every Sam Raimi film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the one Uncle Ben has?
Yeah, I think so, eh?
Oh yeah, this is definitely vamped up a bit.
I have made a significant find in the Kandarian ruins. Naturan de Monte.
It's been better than the movie was filmed in.
Roughly translated, Spoke of the dead.
Oh wow.
It's not gonna let us leave.
Nope.
Oh, I hated that bit. That bit freaked us out in the movie.
Bruce Lee. There you go, back in cinemas. Oh, wait.
Ah.
It.
So yes,
the second and third are so much better in my opinion. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Evil
no,
Dead
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
find its feet until Army of Darkness when they had like, proper comedy in.
Oh, shush, man. Evil Dead 2 is amazing.
I think it's only amazing because it's like the bad, like the first one.
The first one is, if you watch it, is horrific for certain scenes. It takes itself very seriously. Like as I was saying, that pencil scene. Like honestly, when I watched that as a kid, I shouldn't have watched it when I was a kid, but when I did, it honestly haunted me for like just because I just kept on thinking about lead poisoning and shit.
You know, the practical things that you think of.
Yeah.
Even Bruce Campbell looks too young in that trailer as well. Like he hasn't fully grown into his face, and not until the second one does he get the greatest chin in show business.
Oh God, you're absolutely right. The second one was always my favorite, and I love Army of Darkness, but it's not in the same category as Evil Dead. Like you could literally take Army of Darkness and make it into its own thing. Like it didn't even need to be part of the Evil Dead franchise. But I do love Evil Dead 2. And to be honest, I've got a soft spot for Evil Dead. It starts it all.
Yeah.
Like
Is that the one with the tree with the
Yeah.
branch part?
That's the tree.
Yeah.
The tree. Yeah.
I remember everyone at school talking about that tree scene and be like, "You have to watch it." Someone gets by a tree, and I'm like, "What?" Then you watch it, you're like, "Oh, right."
So there's some things you will see online and some things you won't see online, and that's one of them. We're right, okay, Chris. I found your pattern.
We've found the limits for Chris there. So we've watched a few trailers there, so I've enjoyed them.
That was fun. That was really fun.
Which one was your favourite though?
RoboCop.
So Sammy's saying RoboCop. Lee.
RoboCop.
RoboCop was the best trailer, but I think, like we said, that's not the original trailer by the looks of it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Like as the best like preview original.
What about you, Chris?
Have a guess.
So Lord of
the Rings. Lord of the Rings. Even though I cannot remember that trailer, and every time I've seen an advert for them, they've got the what's it called, the windy pipe thing. Which I like better.
That should have been the trailer. Like a happy, nice, because it's a nice adventure. That first movie. It starts to get darker in the second one.
The little jaunt. Well, until what? It doesn't Sam like cut his foot open at the end or something. But anyway.
Oh no, that's not part of the film. He actually stands on glass in the lake. Sean Astin does.
No, Lord of the Rings is real.
Guys, this is not turning into a Lord of the Rings episode. So,
oh my God, I did really love the Star Wars rip-off. I thought that was absolutely brilliant. Crocodile was great fun, even if it was the shortest trailer that we'd watched. That was a good pick of trailers. I really enjoyed that.
Good mixed up. So I'll try and mix a few up and do this again when we get a bit of time to do it. But thank you for watching, guys. Check out our other stuff. Like check out the Nerdy Up North podcast. Check out Top Grumps, check out Gaming Up North. We do have a lot of things available, so hope if you like say the taste of that, there's more to come. So same bat time, same bat channel.
Stay nerdy, everyone. Bye.
Bye.